Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Yo, I never get this right on the first try. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Hi guys, welcome. Oh no. Okay, let's start over. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. Okay, so it's around about 3 p.m. and I don't know what I'm hoping, most especially with the lighting, because I depend solely on natural lighting. But I hope this is not going to be too bad. What is pushing my door? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get to this video. So today I'm doing a Q&A, question and answer video. I posted this question on my Instagram last night, asking everybody that is following me on Instagram if they have any questions or anything they would like to get to know me. Basically, so I got a few questions. A lot of them were coming from one person, my friend, of which I'm so grateful. Thank you, friend, for those questions. And then I got a few more from other people, but it wasn't a lot. But basically, I have 19 questions. So let's just get to the video. Wait, before we get to the video, whilst I'm answering the questions, I'm obviously sipping on this nice wine. And don't ask why I am using this glass. Long story short, it's a glass, it can hold wine. So, okay, let's get to the video. Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold. Okay, so I just don't know how other people do it when they keep all those questions that people ask. What I did, I just took a screenshot, then I wrote them down. So I realized today that I actually don't have any book in here. Like, I literally don't have any book, and my diary, I leave it at work. So I had to be creative. So I wrote all your questions on a toilet paper. So that's the best I could do with the situation. So I'm gonna just start reading the questions and answering as best I can so that you guys can get to know me better. Hopefully you guys are gonna love this video. Okay, let's get question number 1. Would you have my kids? This question is obviously coming from my boyfriend. I've already answered him and he knows the answer. I don't know if he wanted me to answer it here, because I did say that all the questions I'm going to answer them in the video or on YouTube, basically. So I don't know if he wanted me to answer it here too, but the answer is yes. Number 2, coffee or tea? Tea anytime. I'm really not a coffee girl. And surprisingly so, I got to stay with a lot of people that really love coffee. Okay, so over to question 3. What is your dream car and where would you like to settle? Like a city. I feel like my dream car keeps on changing, but the one that will never change is the BMW X6M Competition. I love that car to death and back and to death again. Recently, I've really been interested in the Ford Raptor. I think that's basically because I obviously envision myself having a bakkie, a big one, because when I have to go back to the villages, my small car really struggles there. And I don't know, taking my X6M there, those potholes are like, you can literally take a child, it's like a bathtub. That's how big the potholes are, and I'm not exaggerating. So in my village, most of the time we even end up choosing the tar road over than the we usually choose the dirt road or the gravel road rather than the tar road, because it's not even, I can't even call it potholes. For the engineer in me, I can't call them potholes. That whole road just needs to be removed, basically. But yeah, that's that. And where would you like to settle? This is such a huge question because I've been trying to figure out that for months. when I'm telling you that I've been trying to figure it out for months. I've looked over South Africa. I've been like weighing my options. Obviously, Port Elizabeth got to a point where I was like, a lot has happened. I've stayed there with my family and I've lost family there and I've lost my family there basically. So everything fell apart there, but also I started my career there in a sense that I went to school and then started my civil engineering career and I met some great people. And I don't know, it just always feels like weird when I'm in PE living my own life, knowing very well that I used to have a totally different life here in the same place, and that whole life crumbled. To me, that will always be like a bit traumatic. And also, I don't know, somehow if I get to rebuild in PE and live with my husband and my own family, I feel like that would be just, you know, I don't know, like a full circle type of moment. So I think I'm strongly thinking Port Elizabeth. I'm leaning towards Port Elizabeth mostly because of, I don't know, PE is just like not busy, and I think it's just a good city to settle in. It has the beach, it's chilled, and it's not too busy, and it's still also giving big city vibes, yeah. Okay, number 4, do you love your current job? Yo, guys, this question is just so triggering. The reason the question is triggering me, me and my friends have had a conversation 2 days ago about, you know, how we are dealing with our current jobs at the moment. Okay, honest answer. I don't think I am in love with my job, but I do love it, if that makes sense. I've realized along working that it's not something that I'm passionate about. When I started civil engineering, I thought, you know, I think another thing is what was motivating me back then was not even passion. It was about I'm going to be an engineer and I'm going to make so much money. And obviously, was fascinated by buildings and like structures. I was like, imagine I'm going to be part of building the infrastructure of South Africa and also making chankura, of which I'm still waiting for my chankuras. So my current position, I really love my current position compared to the previous positions I've had at other jobs, because I feel like I'm really growing. But I would definitely not want this to like be the end of my story, like stay in construction forever, basically. So I do hope to venture to other things. So it's not really passion. So I can just say I do like my job. I'm not in love with it. I don't know. You guys will guess what's the answer. I don't know. Actually, I hope I answered that as clearly as I can. Question number 5, I'm going to try to answer quickly because I feel like I have a tendency of elongating things. I don't know if that's the correct. How does it feel to be properly loved? Nibahle. Oh, thank you, friend. How does it feel to be properly loved? Yeah, and friend, you know, I've been through the pits. How it feels. I honestly don't have like words to describe how it feels, but I don't know. I just feel so much happier and so much at peace, and I don't know. I'm literally living my best dreams, and also it's just possibilities are so endless. I feel like I'm in a space where I feel so many things are so possible. Like so many good things are possible to happen if this could happen. What I love most about him is that I never have to, you know, try and show him how he must love me or show him how he must treat me. He just does it. And most times, most especially just after we met, I used to like constantly be in like a state of shock that someone just wakes up every day and chooses me and then keeps on showing me in different ways. And I don't know, man, there's just a lot that has happened, and I feel like it's still a short space of time, but he still has showed me like what I've been missing out on. And I don't know, I'm just happy to have met him at the space I was in and also at the space that he was in, because it just allowed for us to love each other properly, and it just feels so good. I don't know, like I'm feeling so content, happy, at peace, and I feel like I don't know. I'm happy. I just don't know how else to describe it, but I'm very happy, friend. Okay, so question number 6, something that completely changed your perspective in life. Something that completely changed my perspective in life was definitely death of loved ones. So, namely, it's the death of my stepmother, which happened first, and I was still in grade 11. That was really overwhelming, and that really showed me that life is really short. Life is really short. You must just mean what you say and keep your promises as much as you can to the people that you love, and check on people. And I think I was still so young, and there was just never a thought in my mind that I would lose this person. And then, like, I had plans that involved her. And when I realized as years go by that those plans might never come to fruition, in a sense that she would never be part of them. And then I think a year or two later, I then lost my mom. And I still felt like that's when the major change in perspective in life came from, because I was like losing people that I love, people that I have included in my future plans. Because obviously growing up, I'm thinking, oh, I wanna go to school, get a job, build my mom her dream house, do this with my mom. Like, it's always about doing the things with the people that you love. So now if those people are no longer around, it really kind of changes your whole life. So I've always viewed it like, just be kind to people. Just remember that you don't know someone's story. Someone might just appear to you to be rude or self-centered or very happy, very bubbly, whatever the person is presenting. When I just be yourself. Don't just, I don't know, I think that just changed me, and was like, you know what, let me just remain kind to everyone that I come across. It doesn't matter if that person is not being kind to me. I'm just going to remain being myself, and not let circumstances of other people change who I am. I guess that's all. Are you a morning person or an evening person? Yeah, I think most of my friends by now know. And I think mostly those ones that had to stay with me or stayed with me. I'm really not a morning person. I am really not, and I struggle at work with that, because in the mornings there are people that come with so much energy, and I'm like, oh, I'm so in my zone. And with other workplaces, I used to use the fact that I stay a little bit far from work, so the drive from work, I'm trying to basically, like, I'm trying to, how do I say it in English? I don't know. I'm trying to melt. But I honestly am not a morning person, and most especially that people come really strongly in the morning with like wanting to use my brain and like want me to engage in conversations. I am just, for the life of me, trying as hard as I can to not let the other person be feeling, I don't know, because I don't want someone feeling ignored or feeling like I'm not in the mood for them or their conversation. So I try as hard as I can some days to just be in the conversation. But I always make it a point that I communicate to people that, guys, I'm not a morning person. Don't take it personally if in the morning I'm just not up to conversations. Shoe size. Yazi, recently, okay, I was wearing size 3 the whole time, and recently I started wearing size 4. And that really got me excited, because I always felt like maybe this is it, size 3 forever, of which I don't know, size 3 guys look so small, like it looks like a kid's size. And I used to get my sneakers from kids section when I was in varsity. So I'm just happy to be a size 4 now. I am just a big girly now, so I'm just happy. Yeah, and that is the same as question. Honestly, I think I'm taking my time. Okay, let's go over to question 9. How many siblings do you have? Okay, let me just have a drink before I answer this. Oh, this wine is so good. Okay, so how many siblings do I have? Okay, from my mom, it's me and my brother, so there's 2 that side. Oh no, there's 1 that side. Why am I counting myself as a sibling? So it's my brother from my mom's side. Then from my dad's side, okay, it's my brother, it's my sister, and it's my little brother, and it's my recently discovered little brother. So I have 4 of us. So basically I have 5 siblings. I don't know why I never know this. Each time someone asks me, I have to literally count. Yo, guys, kota guys, men can really hide something. Yazi. I recently found out about my 21-year-old brother. That was last year when I found out. And it was not even coming from my father or my dad. It was just a thing of my little sister was given this number by my dad because my little sister was going to Cape Town to study there. So my dad was like, hey, anyways, here's a number. This is your brother. He's also in Cape Town. Just like that, son. And I'm like, I am the eldest. I am the eldest from my mom's side and also from my dad's side. I'm literally the eldest child. So I was like, I feel like I should have, at least been told that, okay, you have a brother or whatever. But it's whatever. So I saw him this past December. He came by. He's actually friends with my cousins and my brother. So that made it so easy. So because he usually comes around. So at first I didn't take notice of him because I was like, I don't know him. So we met briefly, at least. I was like, oh, okay, then I have his number now. But it's really difficult to build a relationship with someone that's 21 years old when I'm actually also, I'm turning 28 this year. And like, we've never stayed together. So it's just difficult, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how that one ends. Okay, number 10. How many friends do you have? Yo, let me drink. Man, I need to drink for this. So last year I was having a birthday, and then to the shock of my boyfriend, when I wanted to book a whole place and have all my friends over. So I was like, I'm gonna book this place, and then I want my friends to come over and stay, and then we all gonna have a nice weekend in PE. So he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. How many friends do you have? I had to write them down for me to know how many. Okay, I'm going to quickly try to count. I don't know how many, so I'm just going to have to mention people. Okay, let's start. Anele, Zininzi, Zeni, AQ, Pum. Okay, that's 5. Olwethu, Zikona, Nomawele, Yolanda. Okay, that's 9 now. Nande, that's 10. Ne? And then I'm also going to count my cousins because they are my friends. Asivenoloiso, that's 12. Oh, guys, I might be forgetting some other people that are also important to me, and they are also my friends. That would be so bad if I forget people. Akona, I know Akona, like some of them are just acquired friends, but I still count them as my friends now. Sana, 13, Sesona, 14. Who else? Wait, man, I'm so crazy. Not me counting Olutu and forgetting Kim. So Kim, 15, LT. Hey, not me counting Uzikona. That time LT was my friend first. But anyway, 16. I think I have 16 friends. If I forgot someone, I do apologize. Because like I'm on the spot right now, I need to remember all the names, but I have 16 friends in total, and I have 16 friends, and I'm honestly not looking to make any more friends. But obviously I think the more we chill together with friends of friends and friends of friends, you end up getting more friends, of which the more the merrier. Okay, what's your favorite place and why? My favorite place has to be Pedi in Mushwa at home where I was born. The reason is I was born there, and that's where my ancestors lie, and that's where my grandmother is. And I think more of a reason is how peaceful and how calming that place is. I don't know how to explain it, but if you've never been in villages, you need a trip to the villages, or else maybe just book a lodge somewhere where you can just connect with nature and you're gonna feel exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna try to answer those other questions first because I think this video is becoming long now. Okay, let's see. Okay, question number 12. How many languages do you speak? Okay, I don't know if this person was asking languages that I speak fluently or well, or just speak, you know. Obviously, I'm Xhosa, so I speak Xhosa. And then Zulu, because it's really close to Xhosa. Sotho, I can really understand people that are speaking Sotho Tswana. So I can't tell the difference, number one, but I know it from, I've picked it up from the things I've been watching, like the local dramas, The River, all of the other ones. I know, yeah, they're similar. I never know what's the difference, but I know those. And English, of course. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm learning Afrikaans currently. I can say some stuff in Afrikaans and I can hear some conversations, but not all the time. Like, yeah. Goeiemorgen, hoe gaat het met jou? Wat maak jij? Ik is goed, dankie. Is een plezier. Ya pasa, ya pasa, ya pasa. I'm gonna, like, I really, really want to learn Afrikaans. I want to be so fluent because my boyfriend's family, they speak Afrikaans. And obviously my boyfriend is also like Afrikaans speaking, and obviously English, that's how we communicate. But I would really love to be like inside the conversation, you know? Okay, what's this other thing? Where was I? Oh, number 13. How are you consistently working out? What's your secret? My secret, okay. How am I consistent when it comes to working out? Okay, so I've been working out for years, for those that have been following me, and then there have been years where I was really bad at working out and I was really not working out. But my journey with working out, I would say it started 2020, because I used to feel so, during the lockdown, I used to feel so confined, man. Like I used to feel so suffocated. Like I just couldn't breathe with all the restrictions. And you go out, all you see is soldiers, people in masks. It was just all over. And I used to have this fear. I remember each time I went out of the house and came back, I would make sure to try and disinfect everything, wash the doors again, door handles. Yeah, I got to a really bad space and I was not working at the time. So I was like, I need to do something constructive with my time. I started doing YouTube videos then. And then also I started working out as means to keep myself active. And my journey has been on and off since then. But this year, I think this person is asking about this year. This year, I told myself that this is the year where I'm going to start working out again. And I've been keeping it as much as I can. But what has helped me recently is my friend, Anele. I've joined her group of ladies that we keep each other accountable. So if you don't work out more than 3 times a week, or like 3 times a week, that's our maximum. If you don't work out, you make sure that you pay back during the weekend. So I don't want to lie, those ladies are motivating me right now. And I'd be sleeping and then I'd hear a WhatsApp notification at 5 a.m. someone is working out, and I'm like, girl, you better get up and work out. So that group is really helping me. Those ladies are the best, and I'm definitely going to stay with the group like for as long as I can, because it's really helping me. Okay, question number 14. Guys, it's Sunday, so I'm trying to not drink a lot, but I feel like I'm really drinking a lot because tomorrow it's work. Okay, number 14, Cape Town or Joburg? I don't know. Okay, Cape Town, that's an easy one. I feel like there's a lot more to do in Cape Town, and since I really love water, I obviously would choose a place that has water, like the ocean basically. So I think Cape Town, that's easy. Are you from PE? That's question number 15. No, I am not. Okay, I am, and also I am not. The reason I say I am, which is it might not be it, but I feel like I am and also not. The reason is I was born and bred in Pedi, which is Engquswa, that's where I'm from. And then I moved over to PE, and I feel like that's where I started grade 8 there. So I've been staying in PE since I was in grade 8, ever since. So I feel like that's the time where I'm starting to be like, conscious of myself, just becoming, I was still in my teen years, but still I was just, because I was 12, was I 12? Yeah, I was 12. So I feel like that's when I was starting my teen years. Like the next year I was going to be 13. Then, that's when I was starting to learn life and whatever. So I feel like PE really raised me, but obviously my background goes back to PE. That's where I'm from. So I know a lot of people know me as from PE because I've met a lot of people from my life in PE. Obviously in PE, I know my primary school friends, which I'm no longer in touch with, and my family, obviously, and just people in the village. But I friend wise in Petty, my friends are only my cousins. That's as far as it goes. But yeah, I am from Petty. I moved to PE, so I'm not from PE. But yeah, I think now it just became my home, and a lot of people just know me from there. And then the more I'm going up in life, because more people don't know PE, so it's always easier for me to just say PE because I know someone's not gonna have a backup question of, oh, where is PE? Because each time I mention PE, people are gonna be like, where is PE? And I'm like, I get so annoyed with explaining, so I just say PE. I'm left with 4 questions. Question number 16: what is your toxic trait? Trait. Okay, why didn't I realize that I don't know how to say this? What is your toxic trait? Or trait, I think. Guys, we'll figure it out later on. My toxic trait or trait. I think it's not trait. Why am I trying to say trait? guys, George will make sure that so what is it? Oh, I'm really toxic to myself for this. I really sleep late. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I can be really tired and like half asleep, but I'll be there half asleep watching an episode of Umkoka or Kabeja, The Empire, or whatever it is that I'm watching at the moment, but I'll be there half asleep but still pushing through. Ask me why. I don't know. I think I just don't like sleeping. I honestly don't like sleeping. If it was possible for me to just go on without ever sleeping, I was definitely gonna take that up. I don't know why I don't like sleeping, because sleeping should feel really good because it's just a way of the body resting and recuperating energy for the next day, but not me, Sana. Okay, 17. Do you prefer Instagram or TikTok? Instagram always. I feel like out of all the way Instagram was designed, out of all the social media platforms, the way Instagram was designed in a sense that people don't have a lot of, I don't know, because we know first there was Facebook. Facebook, you can just write out your thoughts and stuff and post it on the timeline. But Instagram always required a picture or a video rather than typing. So it's become, it minimized people's thoughts in a sense. And it's been a good thing in a sense that people there are not usually bullied or, dragged, how Twitter is. And it's just a very safe environment. That's how I feel when I'm on Instagram. People are so nice there. I feel like if someone doesn't like something, they just scroll past. They don't feel the need to comment on your thing and be like, hate comments and stuff, just like how people are on Twitter, how people are on TikTok also, and how people are now getting on Facebook. Because Facebook used to also just be a space where you meet people that you went to primary school with and whatever. But now it's also slowly having the Twitter culture. A lot of people have been dragged on Facebook. People are trending on Facebook now. And, it's just becoming one and the same thing. But Instagram still remains the less, harsh. Okay, so question number 18. How long have you been in a relationship with your boyfriend? So we started dating on April 2022. Okay? So 23, now it's almost 2 years, basically, because in April this year is going to be 2 years. So we started talking just before April, like towards the end of March. And then I think the official dating would be the 6th of April / 7th of April. So we decided and said, okay, it was the 6th or 7th it was an official dating. So we chose 7th because 7th is my birthday. So we're like, let's rather just keep it as the 7th. So I know each time it's my birthday, it's also our anniversary. So it's been almost 2 years now. The last question, 19. Who is your role model and why? Who is my role model and why? Okay, let's drink. Who is my role model? Most of my life, till today, I've always had one role model, and I don't think that will ever change. My role model is my grandmother and my grandmother. I think I have a lot of, I don't know, like there's a lot of lessons I've learned in life, and they're all from her. And I don't know, like characteristically, I think there are some similarities between me and her. I think it might be the influence of being raised by her. So she has always been someone that's praying. She's been always a prayer warrior, and she's always taken up, you know, I don't know, like she's always been protective of us as a family, and I always saw her as this queen, because when I grew up, like, or whenever I started like grade 1 and whatever, I was able to know what's going on in life and stuff. My grandfather had already passed on, unfortunately, so I've always known my grandmother pushing this Shandis alone, you know, raising her whole family alone, and she's just been that girl. And most importantly is that she's a very forgiving person. One thing about her, she's a very forgiving person. She's kind, down to earth. I think these things I'm describing, that's how other people would describe me. She's down to earth, really is just out there to help wherever she can. I just love how compassionate she is, and how she can really help someone else without getting anything or claiming any credit of. Like, I don't know, I feel like all those qualities I grew up thinking to myself, I want to be like this. I want to be a person that just, you know, gives without expecting anything back, forgives, and then just, you know, keep my peace, basically. So she's always been my role model, and the fact that she was able to raise a family of mostly women, because she has 5 kids, only 1 son, and then grandkids, which is, I'm the first grandchild, and then other grandkids also. She's been raising all of us, and I feel like, girl, you're doing it. And I just want her to live long enough for us to be able to give back to her. And I know she's already fulfilled in her that we are where we are now, and she's not looking for any reward. But girl, I'm like, I would like God to just grant her long enough to live in her wildest dreams, which we as her kids are gonna do for her, because we really appreciate her and love her so much. Okay, so that was the last question. Yeah. Guys, I shouldn't be drinking, but this is where I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna take another drink. So guys, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay guys, I think I mostly enjoy comments, so if you really have any comments, please comment down below, and tell your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your cousin to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys on the next video, and I really enjoyed doing this video. I just hope you also enjoyed listening or watching to this video. See you next time. Bye. To just fly away, I don't wanna care.